All right, so I saw Moana 2 a couple of days ago. I was out traveling for Thanksgiving and I didn't get the chance to record a review. So by now, the opinion of this movie has been out for a while now. People have strong thoughts about this movie, and I've had a couple days to kind of marinate, stew over my thoughts on it, and I'm gonna come at this movie a lot more negative than I think I would have originally. I think originally I would have said it was fine, but now that I've thought about it for a little bit more, it is not fine. This is a bad movie, which is a shame because Disney hasn't made a good animated studios movie since Encanto, which was 3 years ago. So, and now I'm really worried for Zootopia 2. I love Zootopia. I would love it if the sequel was good, but I don't know if it's going to be good, especially if it's this studio that's in charge of it. But anyway, Moana 2 is a movie that was supposed to be a TV show, but Disney realized that the most watched movie on Disney Plus ever is apparently Moana. People just put on Moana all the time, I guess. It's just Moana's just always playing. So Disney remembered they like money, and so they're like, why are we making this a TV show when it should just be a movie? So we have this TV show being made, let's make it into a movie. And boy, does it feel like some cheap Disney ripoff movie that they made back in the early 2000s. Like when they made a sequel to everything, but they were all direct to video. Lion King 2, Fox and the Hound 2, Mulan 2, all those movies that are not as good as the first one. They're just trying to get, quick buck, made by a completely separate studio and all that stuff. This feels like one of those movies, but modern and with a bigger budget, even though the animation is kind of fine. There's nothing spectacular. But the reason why it feels like that is because it's just things happening. There's no character arc, there's no character motivation. Moana's heart doesn't seem to be in this one. She's just trying to do this mission because it's her job now, instead of, something that she desires, something that she wants to do. She feels obligated, and that's not as interesting as seeing someone do something that they want to do. She has this whole crew now, which is interesting as an idea, but they are useless. And nothing is done with them. They also don't have character arcs. They're just there to be silly and goofy. So the whole movie is just pointless. It's just to make money. And the unfortunate thing is that it is going to make money. So I seriously hope Disney still puts effort into their future movies instead of realizing, hey, we can just make crappy sequels that will make a bunch of money. Eventually, you're going to run out of sequels. So hopefully they don't learn all the wrong lessons here. But don't watch this movie in the theater. It is not worth your time. The songs are not as good, because he didn't get Lin-Manuel Miranda back, because he ain't coming back for a TV show. He might have come back if this was a sequel from the start, but it wasn't, so he didn't come back. So instead we get subpar songs, we get subpar writers, subpar stories, subpar directors. It's just subpar everything. Just the movie is pointless. It's similar to Gladiator 2, except I gave Gladiator 2 a bit of a pass because at least it was entertaining, even though it repeated a lot of the same stuff. This does the same thing. It repeats a lot of the same stuff as the first Moana, but it's not entertaining. So skip this one. Don't bother watching it. Go watch Wicked or Gladiator 2 instead. Those are much better movies, especially Wicked. But yeah, or rent The Wild Robot. That's a much better animated movie. So yeah, Moana 2 is currently playing in theaters, but I implore you to not check it out.